Looking at them, I barely contained my anger. I looked at Liu Ruyan and coldly replied, "It's about the money. Fine, they'll bring it now."
I took out my phone and dialed the club manager. "Send 1 million to this number on the 3rd floor," and hung up.
Then I turned to her. "The money will be here soon, but I can order it. Will you dare to accept it?" As soon as I finished, the room filled with loud, contemptuous laughter. Liu Ruyan's friends were almost falling over with laughter. One of them pointed at me with a wine glass, unable to utter a word. Wang Lin echoed them. He crossed his arms over his chest, smirking as if he had heard the most ridiculous joke of his life. He tapped his fingers on the table, looking at me like a pathetic clown putting on a cheap show. Julian, has he gone crazy from fear? Jiangxi, Lu Julian's friend, was shaking with laughter, holding her hand. Wine spilled from the glass. She didn't even glance at the expensive silk tablecloth, continuing to point at me. Does he even understand where he is? This is Xinhui, the most elite club in our city. The membership fee alone is over $1 million. This is not a place where you can call a courier with money. Look at his phone.
"This is just some old junk. The screen is all scratched up. Who is he trying to fool?"
Does he think if he bloats something out, they'll bring him money right away? Chimed in another friend, Liman. She approached me on her 10-centimeter heels and looked down at me. Her gaze slid over my worn jeans, faded jacket, and dirty shoes. She snorted disdainfully. "He's just pretending. He thinks that we'll let him go and he'll get away with it." "Jiang Chen, right? I advise you to be smarter. Get on your knees, bow, apologize to Julian, and pay for the broken vase. Otherwise, the guards will take action and it won't be good for you. It will be very unpleasant when you're thrown out of here by force." Right now, a whole crowd is staring at me. In their eyes, I'm just a poor upstart who decided to latch onto the rich through a ridiculous engagement, and now is pathetically trying to wriggle out after being exposed. Their gazes prick like needles. Mockery, disdain, contempt, and anticipation of a show, and not a drop of respect. I'm too lazy to explain anything. I just shoved my hands in my pockets, slightly raised my chin, and leaned against the cold marble column, looking at them with icy calm. Inside, only pity and laughter. They boast about their ancestors' money but don't understand. In the face of real power, all their superiority is just a soap bubble. I just called the club manager. He knows me well. All these years I traveled, toured the entire country, and even visited remote corners of the world, living for my own pleasure, but I never abandoned the family business. Every month I held video conferences with the group's management, delved into all the processes, and knew every asset of ours in detail. The top management of the club, from the director to the branch managers, knew my face. Even if I look like a vagabond now, they wouldn't dare show me disrespect. Especially since Xinhui is one of the key assets of the Jiang group, and I am the real master here. But these frogs in the well will never know that the person they mock is the very ones they dream of groveling before. Every mockery of theirs is a pit they dig for themselves. Hey newcomer, don't think that just because you pretended to call someone, we'll leave you alone. A guy with dyed hair approached us, the son of a local building materials owner. He lives off his parents' money, hangs around Liu Ruyan, and dreams of leeching off her family. Right now, he just wants to ingratiate himself with her and make an impression. He forcefully shoved my shoulder, his knuckles whitened with tension, and his voice dripped with malice. "I'm telling you, if you don't kneel before Miss Liu right now and give 3 bows, paying for this $1 million vase, you'll regret it. You can call all you want. Here in Xinhui, you'll dance to our tune. This is our territory. There's no place for people like you here." I didn't even flinch from the push. I stood rooted to the spot. But the greenhorn, from his eagerness and the slippery floor, staggered and almost fell, barely holding onto the wine cabinet. The crowd burst into laughter, and someone even whistled, mocking his clumsiness.